Finishing was the big problem we had with the passive system. It was difficult to place the brackets. Traditionally, we have placed the brackets due to the long axis of the tooth aligning the railroad tracks of a twin appliance. With the manufacturing process for the passive appliance, you really were not able to use the twin design to place the brackets. You almost had to look at the slot. And with the GAC system, you were able to use the more traditional visual approach to placing brackets. One of the problems we had with the passive system was we would have a patient finished, and we'd schedule their removal appointment, and they would come back the next appointment with late spaces. Everybody's unhappy with that. Unhappy patient, unhappy parent. And that's because the passive systems are truly passive all the way through. And you can have a space open up where there was no space before. So with the active clip, we didn't have to worry about late spaces. One of the other problems we had in finishing were late rotations. We would schedule a patient for removal. They would come back for the day of the removal. And now, because we had to put a chain elastic around to keep spaces from opening up, you would get a rotation, especially in the lower incisors, that wasn't there when we scheduled a removal. With the active clip seating the wire, we did not find near as many rotations at the end. So why did I change? The system is passive when you need it, the GAC system. And arch development occurs when an appliance is passive, and it's active when you want it in the last stages of treatment. Friction is not always a bad thing. With the GAC system, you can use any arch wire sequence you want. With a passive system, you have to stay with a very rigid sequence of arch wires.